Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks so much for joining me today. Sorry I didn't have a video for you guys yesterday, but I accidentally uploaded Monday's video on Sunday, and you guys were very gracious and watched it, so thank you very much. I got to make Ernie breakfast before he left. He had a very terrible trip to Florida. They had lane closures, so it took him 10 hours. Actually, I think it took him closer to 12 to get back to Florida, so that was awful. I'm glad I made him a hearty breakfast. He's really tired of Buc-ee's, but he stops at the Buc-ee's on the way there because they have the cleanest bathrooms. So anyways, after I was done cooking and he took off, I decided to go ahead and get the kitchen clean. So this is just everything that I'm doing on Sunday. It's a couple of days worth of cleaning motivation, so happy to share that with you. And I'm going to be sharing a super easy, yummy dinner that you can make for just yourself and be creative with it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. It was delicious. All the food is gone. The sopa's gone. All the cheese for the quesadillas is gone. And the meal I made today is gone. So everything is gone. I wanted to show you guys how I'm cleaning the rim around my new pans that I got at Costco. I just take one of those stainless steel things, pads or what have you, and I just go around the edges and I get that yellow greasy stuff that gets baked on the pans and make them all brand new again. I've been really keeping up on these. I want them to stay beautiful. So that is what I'm doing here. I have some stuff that I'm going to be doing to the house in a minute. I'm going to show you what color I chose for the commode room and our master bath. So I'm going to be showing that color with you guys. I'm super excited to start working on the bathroom. It's so sterile and just so boring right now. And I need to warm it up and cozy it up. So I just got a delivery for something to declutter my shower stall, so I'm super excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, lots going on. Lots going on in this video. So we're going to get the kitchen clean, and then I'm going to jump over to get some laundry pulled out of the dryer and folded and put away, and that is all I did on the Sunday. Ernie and I did not attend church personally, but we did watch it online. So that was nice. We watched the 8 o'clock, and it was nice to be able to do that together before he left. So we're finding it really hard to get into church because of the timing for him. So it's so nice that our church, puts that on YouTube live, and we're able to watch that. It's really nice. So I'm going to get this laundry folded, and then we're going to jump into Monday. And we're going to get my bedroom clean and do a little bit of housework, not a whole lot of it. I didn't have a ton to do. I just had a couple of, areas. Always my bedroom. I'm showing you my dresses that I got. They're beautiful and I love them. They're just a little tight around the bust. And I got an extra large double X in both of them, and they fit beautifully, except the bust area is just a little tight. So I think I'm going to have to wear like one of those camisole tank type things underneath, which I would anyways, just because I feel like it's just more, so my cleavage is not out there for the world to see. It just looks prettier. So not a whole lot of adjustments I think that I can make if I took it to go get tailored. I don't know. But anyways, I will see if I can. It took forever for them to come in because they are made to order. I ordered them on Instagram at least a month ago, and I don't even remember the name of the company. So if I remember the name, or I can find something that shows the name of the company, then I will, because the tags don't have the company name on it. It just says made with love. I will definitely put that in the description, but the dresses are just so light and flowy and beautiful. I just knew that I wanted to get them when I saw them. So showed you guys that. We're just doing a quick pickup of the bedroom, and then I'm going to jump over into the dining room. I had collected mail earlier. I had some packages I needed to open. Most of this is junk mail. I always say this. I feel so bad for the mail person because they have to deliver all the stuff, and it's mostly garbage. I don't keep all the stuff. So, you know, it's all those letters that they say are important, but they're not really for you. They're generic. You know, refinance your home or buy life insurance or whatever it is they send you. You know, special invitations for timeshares and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that cleaned off. And then some gifts that I got from Sherry. I really wanted to share the color I chose, so let's do that. Okay, the name of this color is called Sweater Weather, and it plays different in every room of your home. Is that not beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? It's the same color that we put on the lower half of the front bath, the powder room. That makeover is coming soon. Super excited to cozy up that little room. I need to do more in this room here. I want to get the walls painted here, but I haven't. I may do Sweater Weather as well in here, but I need to buy a different sheen because it is a wet room, you know, shower, steam, and all that kind of stuff. So probably going to do the same there. It's just a really pretty neutral color, and it plays different in every room depending on the lighting. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. It's late. It is 9:30 p.m. I had a house full. And you're going to see why in just a little while. And I'm going to give you an update. We had a family emergency, and I'm going to give you an update at the end of the video to explain that. But I am just getting the shower really clean because I ordered something for the shower to declutter it. And it needs to be adhered on a clean surface. So I wanted to make sure to give the shower a good scrub before I did that. And then I'm pausing because I'm trying to take thumbnails for you guys. But when I came back and looked at the footage, my face was right where the blinds are open. So you couldn't really see my face. The things we do for YouTube. Oh my goodness. Anyways, as soon as I'm done doing this, I'm going to share that easy, quick, yummy meal that's perfect for one person, two people, or even a crowd of people. It's just delicious, and I think that now I can make this for me. Ernie is not, you know, Ernie's a meat and potatoes guy. He likes a good hearty, like most men, a good hearty meal. So I get asked a lot if I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegetarian. I do eat meat. But I eat it very, not often. I could be a vegetarian very easily, but I do a cheating one, like I said before, because I crave a steak every now and again or a hamburger, but most days I could just eat vegetables. So I'm just that easy. But anyways, let's get into that recipe really quick. Okay, guys, we're going to make dinner. I have these two potatoes. These are the kind that you buy, the baking potatoes. And they're meant to go in the microwave, but we're not going to put them in the microwave. I don't like cooking with the microwave. The microwave is great if you're super hungry and you want to heat something up really quick, but it kills all the nutrients in your food, so I prefer to not use it as much as possible. I reheat everything pretty much old school style. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425 degrees right now. Okay, and these are ready, like already washed and ready to go. That's why I like to get these. You do not want to put a wet potato in the oven. We want to be able to eat the skin too. So if you're going to use regular potatoes that haven't been washed and wrapped, then wash them early on in the day and let them dry completely. I just take the potato and cut not all the way through. We're going to take out a wedge, just like that. Now I have leftover onion here. Probably going to use all of this. The more onion, the better. Okay, we're going to take our wedged potato. Remember which one goes where. We're going to take some olive oil. I like to put it in my hand and just rub it all over the potatoes, just like this. We're going to go ahead and salt and pepper. And then we're going to fill these up with the onions, plus the butter in here. And you want a lot of butter. We're just going to put the top back on, just like that. Now, I'm making these for the oven, but if you're gonna make these like out over the fire, or you know, outside, it's fall, people are cooking on their open fires. Like if you were having a cookout, you'd wrap these up in foil and cook them that way. Add a little bit of olive oil to the top here. You want to cook these for about an hour uncovered. Okay guys, I covered the potatoes because I need them to cook quicker. Because my daughter-in-law just called. They are taking my grandson to the hospital because he may have appendicitis. So pray for him. I'm gonna go ahead and I have a pot of water here for some broccoli. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some cheese sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and get 3 tablespoons of butter melted. I'm gonna go ahead and get about 1.25 cups of cheese. Look at this whole block here. We're making a roux right now, so I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm gonna add about a ½ teaspoon of garlic powder, a dash of paprika, a little bit of salt, pepper. I have some half and half here. And we're going to add about a cup of half and half. Then we're gonna add our cheese. I'm out of half and half, and it's a little too thick for me because I added extra cheese. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to this. The broccoli is nice and green, but still crunchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the hot water. The liquid from the broccoli that's left over will help thin the sauce out as well. Let me give it a taste test. Oh my gosh, that's delightful. I want to eat the whole thing just with the spoon. Okay, our potatoes are perfectly cooked. Oh my goodness, look at that. Mmm, so good. I'm gonna mash my potato. That's the way I like to do it. Some of that beautiful cheese sauce. And add it right over the top. The grandkids will be here any minute. Look at that, you guys. It is the perfect dinner for 1 or 2. Got some of those onions on there and the cheesy broccoli. Oh, I cannot tell you how good that is. Words, there's no words. I have to go. The grandkids are gonna be here. I wanna try and get this footage uploaded and edited and everything for you guys. And maybe by the end of the video, by the time I'm done editing this, maybe I'll have some information on my grandson. But anyways, let me go ahead and finish my dinner before they get here and my life gets crazy. I want to enjoy my food. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. A little bit of homemaking motivation and cooking motivation. That's what I like to bring to you guys, and I hope you guys like it too. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.